Good morning, you beautiful lions. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 27th. Boys and girls, we have Miss Schroeder here with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing so great. Happy Tuesday, Lions.
Awesome. All right, boys and girls, if you would please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, boys and girls. You may be seated.
All right. Laurelwood Grove Lions. Today, the weather is supposed to be sunny and warmer than yesterday. So I hope you can all get some time outside to enjoy the sun today.
Absolutely. We all need that vitamin D and that sun every day. So that's why we make sure you guys have recess every day. It's really important. All right, so the other thing I want to talk about before we get into the book is called the Great Schools Clean Stream Pledge. So I really haven't had the opportunity to talk to you guys about it, and the contest is almost over. It ends on Friday. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to talk to you guys about this really quick this week. So basically, the Newcastle County, which is where we live, has a contest for all of the schools in Newcastle County, asking families to pledge that they are going to help keep our water clear of debris and grease and oils. So you know how, like, I'm gonna use one of my favorite examples, which is cooking bacon, right? Have you ever watched your parents cook bacon and there's all that like grease at the bottom of the pan, like when you take it out? If not, there is. And so what some people do is they just dump it right down their drain. But what happens is, let's say I make bacon and I decide, oh, I'm not going to clean that pan right now. I'm just going to let it sit there. Well, if I let it sit there, then all of the grease hardens up into like kind of like a sticky solution. But if you pour that when it's hot down the drain, it still is going to cool and make that sticky solution down in the drains, which not only clogs your pipes, but once it pushes through your pipes, it goes out into our water and it harms our fish and our drains and our drinking water. So there's a lot of reasons that we don't want to do that. So what we're asking is for families, you have to be 18 or older. So you guys can't vote. It's really just your parents, grandparents, neighbors, adult siblings, whoever. We're asking for you guys to pledge to not do that. So what you could do is if you let that grease dry, and this is what we do in our house, is that if you let that grease dry, you can take a paper towel and just wipe up the grease out of the pan and then throw it right into the trash can, because it's not going to clog up your trash can. It's trash. It's going to go into, landfill, which, we can't really recycle it unless you use it. I don't know. We make a really awesome Brussels sprout that we use some of that bacon grease. So that's really good. We can talk about that another time. But we're asking for you guys to take the pledge. So right now, we haven't got an update today. We are in 13th place. Yeah, 13th out of like 30.
Whoa.
So that's pretty good. We're in the top tier. But if we can get to the top 3, we have an opportunity to win a prize. That prize we hope to be able to use for some STEM activities in our school. So I really, really, really am asking and encouraging you guys to go home and say to your parents, did you take that Clean Streams pledge that Mrs. Redding sent out? And if they're like, what are you talking about? Say, check your Sunday message. She's been sending it out for the past 3 weeks. I also sent a separate message yesterday. But we really, really, really want to, A, save our pipes and our waters, but B, we definitely would like to win, because that's fun. So I don't know, Ms. Schroeder, sorry, that was a lot, but
No, that sounds amazing. It would be amazing if we had more STEM activities for the school. And I definitely did sign the Clean Streams pledge, and I'm not going to put anything yucky down my drain, just like
Thank you. Me too. Me too. So boys and girls, make sure to ask your parents if they signed it. I will resend it out tomorrow again, maybe even tonight. I don't know, maybe every day, just to make sure that they don't miss it. So, all right, let's move on into the book, Miss Schroeder.
All right, Laurelwood Scholars, how are you doing with your books? Actually, you've been hearing me call you scholars for a few weeks now. Do you know what a scholar is? A scholar is someone who looks for knowledge. And as you've been reading Almost Super, you've been learning new words and reading jokes and searching for the trivia question answers and using your imaginations to imagine what life would be like in a superhero world. And you all work so hard each day in school to grow those brains of yours and learn new things. You are all scholars. Anyway, did you have a chance to read chapters 11 and 12? Can you believe that the Baileys had that big battle in the grocery store with the Johnsons? Oh my goodness, that was like a crazy action scene. And then in chapter 12, Miss Redding, chapter 12, Juanita finally reveals her superpower.
Mhm.
Do you remember what it is, Mrs. Redding?
I do. It's kind of a weird superpower, but has to do with toilets. And like, she's what, a super flusher?
Yes.
I don't know.
So if a toilet is clogged with bacon grease or anything else, she's really good at flushing them. She just has to flush them and then magically they become unclogged. What kind of superpower is that? Oh my goodness, Juanita, what's she gonna do with that superpower? Anyway, today we're reading chapters 13 and 14. Some of these chapters are pretty short, so we've kind of combined them into one day's worth of reading. So read chapters 13 and 14 tonight, and don't forget to check out the school Flipgrid for the trivia questions for those chapters. And you can also submit questions for the author on the school Flipgrid, okay? I'll be back tomorrow with more One School, One Book updates. Happy reading, Laurelwood Grove scholars.
Awesome. All right, guys, it's time for our pledge. Lions inspire others to roar because we are
Ready to learn,
have opportunities to grow,
accept everyone, and
respect ourselves and others. Because here at Laurelwood, we are
roaring with pride and potential.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, Laurelwood Grove.